guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia and I'm a second year PhD student studying math. I hope you guys had a good week last week, first week back at school for me, and I think for a lot of you as well. I personally found it a little bit overwhelming. For the past 4 weeks before that, I was just like relaxingly doing research, and I could grade a little bit, but it was pretty slow, no meetings or anything. And then I went from that to like taking a class, auditing a class, doing a tutorial, which went really rough, and yeah, just dealing with everything. So this week I'm going to try and plan out my week better so I'm more organized. Last week I tried to do that, but I kind of slacked off. Anyway, let's go. I'll show you my bullet journal spread for the new year. So the cover is plain. I need to add a bit more stuff. And then next one is books read, because I want to take time to read books and not just only watch TV. So I already read one, which is Glass Castle. This book's really good. I recommend to read it. It shows you, it's just like appalling to me how the character, her parents are like so irresponsible, and it's based on a real story. It's a memoir. So it's worth to read to appreciate your own parents. And then one I'm reading right now is Vanity Fair. And then I have my goals for the year. So I want to practice violin every day, because I find if I don't do that, my fingers forget where to go. I want to learn vibrato, which I've been trying to for a few months, but not seriously, so I need to seriously do that now. And then this year I'm supposed to do my comprehensive exam for my PhD, and I've already started writing a little bit about that. So how that goes is basically you write about what your problem is and some motivation and background information about your problem, and then you write like how you think you will solve this problem, like what is your approach. So for example, for my problem I would write like, how do I think I could prove this, like with what techniques or what steps, and then you'll have to present that to your panel, and then they'll quiz you about that, and they'll also just quiz you about general math knowledge, so you gotta study a lot for that. And related to a comprehensive exam, I want to prove something original, which I'm working on right now, but it's pretty hard. I don't know why I thought it'd be easier than it was. And I want to continue YouTube, so far so good. And I want to fill a sketchbook, because I always just have half-filled sketchbooks. And regarding the YouTube part, thank you everyone who's been supporting me so far. It really means a lot. Every time one of you guys comments, I get really happy, and I'll go run and like tell my partner, and yeah, thank you so much. And everyone who's in my like I guess study community, the other people with study channels, I enjoy watching your content, chatting with you guys in the comments. So next page of my planner is making a habit tracker. The most important part of this is the iron. I'm like extremely iron deficient, and I don't remember if I take it or not, so marking it helps me, and hopefully I'll be able to like get my iron up. And I want to exercise and stretch and practice violin every day. It looks like exercising's not going so well, but the other two are, so yeah, actually I think this has been quite helpful to me. And as you can see, last week I started planning, and then I didn't do the whole week at once, and it went downhill. So this week I will try and do better. Okay, so I'll try to make it a little bit neater this week. First I'll divide the page in half. while I'm writing this, I'll tell you guys how my first tutorial went this week. So the links, there are like 2 tutorials, a Friday one and a Tuesday one, and the links were mixed up. So some students went to the Friday one, some went to the Tuesday one, like the link. It's basically a lot of students didn't show up to the correct one and there was a problem, and I didn't really know how to contact them to solve this. And I was like getting so stressed and like really sweaty from the stress. And then since I'm staying with my family right now and they're all working from home too, like they have office jobs but work from home, like the internet was so slow, and like every time I was writing stuff on my iPad, like helping them solve a problem, and like I'd write one sentence or like one equation or something, and it'd take like at least 30 seconds to show up, and it was just a nightmare. And then to make things worse, I looked at their online system thing where they get homework, and it looked like there was no homework for them, so I just prepared some like random stuff to review. Like I looked at what their notes were from this week and just like went over when I prepared, just like went over the concepts and found some examples to do for them. But it turns out they did have homework and I just didn't have access to it. So like every time they tried to ask me a homework question, like I couldn't just go look up. They're like, can you do number 25? And I have to be like, okay, but like take a picture of 25 and send it to me. And I don't know, I'm prone to stress and that was just too much for me. And then we had a colloquium after that, and I really wanted to watch it because it was someone like modeling the growth of the coronavirus, so I'm interested in that obviously. But the internet was too slow to attend the colloquium as well. So basically the rest of the day I was too shook to do anything. I just watched TV and painted. And that's kind of why I want to plan this week, so I hope this will help me not be as stressed. I have the tutorial for the same class on Tuesday this week, and I hope that goes better. I now have access to their homework, so at least I can look at what they're actually trying to do. Well, how was the first week of class for you guys? I hope it went better. The only positive thing is at least week 1 is over, so there's just 11 weeks left of this term. And I really, really can't wait I really, really can't wait until things stop being on Zoom and start being in real life. It makes everything so much less complicated. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is write out all my class times and those things which are fixed, and then I'll add the other things. Now that I have all of my fixed things down, I need to go in and find time to do things that I want to do, like research, stretch, exercise, practice, violin. And each morning I'm trying to wake up at 7:30 and get to work by 9. So, I mean, maybe this will bother some people because it's not in chronological order. Full days, but really it has to be that way, otherwise I just can't get everything done. Like, that's why I'm waking up early, because otherwise there's just not enough time to do everything that I want. I mean, even here technically there's not really enough time to exercise, but you know, something's gotta give. Friday's kind of busy, so I'll leave it at that and like do some work in the evening, but I don't want to make it like mandatory. And I decided I don't need to put these stretch things here because I have it on my habit track. And Saturday, Sunday, it's kind of hard to plan a strict schedule because my family is like not at work and they're a little bit distracting sometimes. So I'll just do like a general goal of study, like, or research. I meant research, anyway. Like 3 hours, but I don't know when it would be. Like, I just have to take when I can get, and same here. So yeah, that's my week. I'm gonna try to make it like a bit cuter. This is week 1 and it should be week 2. I don't know why it took me so long, and now it's like really ugly. So there's my week 2. Hopefully I'll be able to actually do all of this stuff. Yeah, hopefully it helps me be organized. What type of stuff do you guys do for organization? Do you have a bullet journal like that, or like do you use Outlook or something? I used to use Outlook and actually it was really good, but I like the relaxing element of making these. And I know it's not like Pinterest quality, but I think it looks cute. And I like how confused Kurumi is. She's one of my favorite Sanrio characters. Okay, I'll see you next time, guys. Hope you have a good second week back at school.